Yo, what is going on, guys? D2runner, and this is a free-for-all on Oasis. And this was actually, I got like what last night, whatever. I actually started recording all gameplay because MW3 does not save the theaters. So, but anyways, what I'm gonna talk about in this video is free-for-all, like class setup, like what classes I use on perks and all that stuff, and what gun I choose for each map. So for Oasis, first of all, you can use basically three guns that I like: ACR, MP7, or PP90, and it's just not using the ACR. Oasis is a pretty big map, but it has small areas to cover. See, I like to cover area. Some people would call it camping, but I'm not like sitting in a corner like most. I shouldn't say most people, but some people sit in corners with like a motion sensor. But I cover area, and there's close quarters. PP90 or MP7. On a map like this, most people would probably find the MP7 to be a little more useful because it is a longer map with short quarters. But I was just trying some new PP90, but definitely use PP90, MP7 on these maps. I mean, everything should be just a-okay. Uh, but for class setup on it, you get the PP90 here. I use, for my primary perks, I use Extreme Conditioning, Quick Draw, which are both MOG perks, and then Specialist, because I do not like using kill streaks, because again, I'm more of an MLG kind of person, and I feel like free for all, you should earn your kills. And kill streaks, really, by sitting in a corner and getting your kill streaks, you're not really earning your kills, I guess, and earning that win. Other people feel differently. That's just how I feel. But I use Specialist, and I believe, I'm not quite sure what my Specialist perks are, but I think it's Hardline, Scavenger, and Assassin, in that order, possibly. Uh, but them are, see, I'll get into this, but them are the Specialists. And then my third perk is a perk that most people, and I do get shit for all the time, is Sit Rep. Uh, but I actually, on my classes, I have every class I have with Sit Rep on, I have the exact same class with Dead Silence on. Just I choose Sit Rep in most cases because one, there's people that use Sit Rep also. Two, I see a lot of motion sensors, C4s, and claymores in free fall, and it really sucks when you're running and you hit a claymore. It's just a terrible feeling. So that's another reason I use Sit. And another thing is, well, most people don't notice. Most people think, oh, he has Sit Rep, he has Turtle Beaches, just Sound Whore. I can Sound Whore just the same with Dead Silence, if not easier with Dead Silence. One, with Dead Silence, I don't hear my footsteps, so all I hear is your footsteps. And two, if I want the same effect as Sit Rep as Dead Silence as I do with Sit Rep, all I have to do is I have Astro A40s, best headsets out there, expensive but definitely worth it. Uh, Probably 10 times better than Turtle Beaches, and it comes with a mix amp. Basically, it's so expensive because you get a mix amp with it. But all I have to do is turn on surround sound and just crank up the little nozzle on the mix amp, and I had the same effect with Dead Silence as I do with Sit Rep. So technically, I can use Dead Silence and basically have the same effect as in hearing, sound whoring, as I do with Sit Rep. The only reason I use Sit Rep is because of those C4s, those claymores, and the motion sensors. I had a little fun with this guy here. Like, I hate running into claymores. Like, that's a cheap shot. So why not play the same way as you guys do? Like, I see it all the time. Most classes I see is an MP7 silencer with the perks, uh, sleight hand, assassin, Sit Rep, and then they put on motion sensor and whatever else they have to put on for their tactical. And that's the I see that class all the time, and or there's a claymore on there. It's really frustrating. So with sit rep, I can see if there's a motion sensor around, and I just go in there guns blazing. Most of the time, I win those gunfights. So I'm not afraid of the motion sensor, but it allows me to see if there's a guy around there. I mean, if people didn't use motion sensors, C4s, claymores, and sit rep as well, I definitely would not use it. Right here, I pull out the sniper, and I actually lose this game. Really disappointing. But there was actually a time when I was playing this guy, really cool guy. Actually, I don't want to take that away from him, but he was using a rocket launcher and he was bitching at me because I was using sit rep, and it's like, so you're saying you have the right to use a rocket launcher, but I don't have the right to use sit rep, which makes no sense. But real cool guy, actually had some laughs with him, but it's just that kind of example. It doesn't make sense really in my mind. But look at this. I'm struggling. I'm actually down 50 right here. I do come back. Sorry to spoil it, guys, but I do come back. The guy, I choked. I recovered for the clutch, and I actually gave this guy so many chances to win. He probably has a minute to get one kill, and I have to get two. So he choked. But thanks for watching, guys. Definitely more free for all, including possibly my worst game of free for all ever, coming up in the next couple of days. But thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.